Okay, so here we have the Modulox Brain running the Granular firmware, which Raspiaudio wanted me to use in this video first. So let's take a look at that. This is connected to my Yamaha montage, which will act as a MIDI controller only here, and the audio out is going into my Zoom R20 recorder for capturing all the audio in this video. We have 4 buttons here for navigating the menus and an encoder for choosing values, and if you press the menu button, you will then open up a menu where you can navigate to sub-menus using these cursor keys here. So for example, if I want to select a sample for my granular synthesizer here, it's this screen, and you will then directly go to this sample selection screen. But before we do that, let's listen to these presets here. So what's going on here? This is a granular sampler, so we're using a sample and chopping it up into tiny bits, which are called grains, and then you can set the starting point, the end point, the grain size, which is the length of those microscopic samples. We can choose an envelope, grain density, grain rate, sample rate, grain randomness, which will slightly move the starting point about. There's also an effect here. We have a delay effect, so we can choose the delay time, delay feedback, delay dry and wetness. We also have a filter, so we have different filter types to choose from here, filter resonance, and there's also an LFO where you can set up what the LFO should affect. Let's put that on filter cutoff frequency, and now we can choose a waveform here, the LFO speed, and the strength of the LFO, and the strength on the cutoff. And we also have an envelope, so we can choose attack, decay, sustain, and release. We can also adjust the volume, and then we can save a sound. Right.